Hey everyone, it's August 2025 and Colombia has just been rocked by two of its deadliest attacks in recent years. Let's break down what happened and why this matters, because this is about way more than headlines. First, the northern mountains of Antioquia. A Colombian National Police Black Hawk helicopter on a mission to wipe out coca crops, the backbone of the cocaine trade, was ambushed. Out of nowhere, a drone strikes, and the helicopter goes down hard. At least 12 police officers lost their lives. The terrain is rough. Rescue teams struggle for hours just to reach the crash site. Now, across the country in Cali, Colombia's third largest city, a car bomb explodes right outside a military aviation school and an Air Force base. The blast is massive. It kills at least 5 people and wounds dozens more, with some reports saying up to 78 injured. Chaos, panic, and questions everywhere. So who's behind all this? Authorities say these aren't random acts. President Gustavo Petro points the finger squarely at FARC dissidents, specifically a splinter group called the 36th Front of the Estado Mayor Central. These are the factions that never accepted Colombia's 2016 peace deal. Now they're not just fighting for territory, they're fighting for control of the cocaine trade, which, by the way, is bigger than ever. Colombia's coca cultivation hit a record high last year. And it's not just the FARC splinters. Cartels like the Gulf Clan are also in the mix. At first, there was suspicion they were involved in the helicopter attack too, especially after a recent massive cocaine seizure. But for now, officials are focusing on the 36th Front and another group, the Mordisco Cartel, for the Cali bombing. One alleged member's already been arrested. The government's response? President Petro calls the helicopter strike an act of war. He's demanding an international crackdown on these armed groups, labeling them terrorists. Defense Minister Pedro Sanchez says the bombing in Cali is a desperate move, a reaction to government pressure on the drug trade. On the ground, things are tense. Military operations are underway, especially in the jungle, to hunt down those responsible. In Cali, the city's on lockdown, checkpoints everywhere, truck movements restricted, and a reward of nearly $100,000 up for grabs for information about the bombers. But here's the thing. This violence is a brutal reminder that Colombia's peace is still incredibly fragile. The drug trade fuels money, weapons, and endless cycles of conflict. And even with big peace deals on paper, there's still a war raging in the shadows. So keep your eyes on Colombia, because what happens there doesn't just stay there, it ripples across borders and affects the whole world. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay safe.